What this book has to offer is beyond your imagination. To articulate his abundant knowledge and compile it into 300 or 200 pages is a difficult task. Today we are going to talk about Devdutt Pattanaik's Pilgrim Nation. Hello, my beautiful readers. Today I am back with another video and it's a book review on Pilgrim Nation by Devdutt Pattanaik. Now, if you are planning to buy this book, go ahead and buy it because after this video, you're only going to want it more. I cannot wait to dive deep into the accolades of this book. I love this book because it's so simple to understand. I love this book because it is inclusive of all the cultures that India ever hosted. I love this book because it is so discussion based. It is as if that you're personally talking or discussing theories about your cultures or other cultures with Devdutt sir. Wouldn't I enjoy that? Pilgrim Nation is a book for you if you're ready to question your beliefs about your culture and if you're curious enough to answer those questions. When I talk about Pilgrim Nation being read for knowing your culture more, I am not generalizing you to be a Hindu. Even if you follow Zoroastrian culture, even if you follow Jainism, if you follow Islam, if you follow Christianity, if you follow Baha'i culture, if you're a Parsi, any culture, and this book includes them all. They've tried to select few stories from all the cultures and put it together. For me, this is a book where all the cultures come together. When you read this book, you don't only answer questions related to religion, culture, or pilgrim places around the country. You answer and make new questions about world history, about temple architecture, about architectural structures in general, about places and the history that belongs to that place, and value it all the more. For me, this book was a ride in which I made questions, I answered old questions, and I answered my new questions as well. So I hope that you also go through this ride and make a better understanding about what you follow or about all the cultures in general. Amongst the few things that I learned from this book, one thing that always surprises me whenever I read Indian history is that how modern our thoughts were back then. The things and the thoughts that we consider today as Western and modern were always there in our country. Be it talking openly about sexual acts and desires, be it about sexual orientation to be treated equally in our country, it always used to happen in our nation, and that's what our history says. For all those people who tell me that Amish Tripathi writes way better than Devdutt Pattanaik. Now, I want to tell you that they are both different authors. They write in a different way. You know, one is factual, another one is facts with an imaginative story. How hard is that to understand? Now, I also want to point out, you do not compare chai with maskaban. Right? Why? Because they are different things. You compare chai with coffee, chai with Bonvita, or the other way around, right? But not chai and maskaban. They're different things, they're different authors, they write in a different way, their genres are different. So please, when you go to a bookstore and compare those two books, it's not fair to the magic that both the authors create in their specific books. Please refrain from doing that because I love both the writers. Now I want to read a few of my favorite lines from the book, one being on page number 193 of the book. Traditionalists think that Kali sticks her tongue out in embarrassment on discovering she has accidentally stepped on her husband. who in patriarchal Hindu society is the wife's only god, Pati Parmeshwar. More likely, the tongue sticks out to mock men who deny the power of women, like Rani Rashmoni, who played a key role in changing India forever. Now, the next favorite lines are on the page number 209. It's the beginning of the chapter Shabrimala. Can a woman be a muezzin and call the faithful to gather at the Jama Masjid to pray? Can India have a female archbishop? Can an openly gay man be allowed to lead the Akal Takht? Can a Dalit be a priest in a temple at Kanchipuram, Tamil Nadu? Can a European or American be allowed to enter the Jagannath temple in Puri, Odisha? Can members of the newly formed Kinnar or all women Akhars lead the Shahi Snan at Kumbh Mela? Can women enter the Shabrimala temple, which until now has been restricted to male devotees? Yes, yes, yes. I missed one of my very favorite lines on page number 207, and it says something like, in other words, we now live in a world where we can go on a religious as well as secular pilgrimages, where lovers can go to Taj Mahal, patriots can go to Bagha border, devotees can go to Shabrimala, and everyone can go to Siddhi Vinayak, Kumbh Mela, or at the house of Amitabh Bachchan. It is these roots that create and bind India, and that is a good thing. I love it. Such a good thought. With this, I am going to end this video. If you are still here, please like, share, and comment whatever that you feel about the video, about the book. I would love to discuss them. Thank you so much for your time. Love you.